Hi, this is Gavin from FE News. I'm here today with Joan and Frazer. We're going to be unpacking the Centre of Excellence, particularly on the practical delivery side of the Centre of Excellence. What does that mean to individual training providers, to colleges, to training providers and to learners? And how is that actually practically being delivered? So I've got the great pleasure to be joined by Joan Scott, who is the Assistant Principal of Trafford College Group. How are you, Joan?
Hi, Gavin. Great, thank you.
And I've also got the great pleasure to be joined by Frazer Minskipp, who is a WorldSkills UK Centre of Excellence High Performance Skills Coach and also a Training Manager for WorldSkills UK in Automotive. Frazer, that is the longest job title ever. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Fine, thank you.
Joan, can I ask you from a college and a provider perspective, how do you see the Centre of Excellence impacting the college? Because this is around the developmental stage at the moment, really, isn't it? Because I know that things are actually really going to be rolling out in January. But how do you see the Centre of Excellence assisting the college and the college group?
I see it assisting us hugely. We're delighted to be one of the 20 colleges selected, and it's launched today. It gets fully underway in January. So between now and then, there's a lot of planning and preparation to be done with our high performance coaches. Our Trafford College Group is about careers, not just courses. So we're trying to give our students the best possible start with their skills and to get employment, go on to university, all those sort of things. So to me, this fits so well with our teaching and learning strategy in that we'll take 5 educators, and we've selected 5 great lecturers from across 5 different curriculum areas. So we've got hospitality, healthcare, hair and beauty, digital, and construction. So we've chosen those areas because we think it's for the local economy, they are key priorities as well. And then those staff are going to benefit from at least 10 days of staff development across this academic year with support from their high performance coach from WorldSkills UK. And obviously backed by NCFE. I've seen we do a lot of competition work here at Trafford College Group, and I've seen the difference entering competitions does for a student. They grow in confidence, resilience, perfectionism, their skill level. So if we could bring those international standards via those coaches into the college, it then will get embedded across the team of each of these educators and embedded across the college as well. So the whole college will benefit from this programme. So we're really, really excited to be part of it. To us, it's the next stage, and it will be aligned with our teaching and learning strategy about technical education, taking it to that next level so that we can compete and give our students excellent skills so they can put that on their CV. I've heard of employers who actually will recruit students who actually been involved in WorldSkills because they know what they've been through, the coaching, the mentoring they've had and how good they are. So to us, it is so exciting to be part of it. It was a no-brainer to apply for it. We just, fingers crossed, hope we would be successful. And as I say, it was quite an arduous process with an application form, interview and things. So to have the launch today is wonderful. And we're looking forward to working closely with our coach, and our 5 educators are really excited about the prospect as well.
That sounds great. Frazer, as a high performance coach, how is the plan to move forward and to support individual colleges and learners? And are you sort of assigned to just one college normally, or is it going to be like a group of colleges that you're working with?
Okay, so the performance coaches will have from 2 to 3 colleges that they will be supporting. We decided that any more than that, it would just be too much, and we wouldn't be able to get our message across and what we need to do if we stretched ourselves too much. And certainly with this being the pilot, we need to get this right first time. It's exciting to hear what Joan's said and the buzz around what's happening. Somebody said to me the other day, could you kind of explain what this means for education? And I said, well, I'll put it another way. Imagine if our Olympians at Team GB came into colleges and schools to help them teach athletics and all of those wonderful sports that they do. There would be a huge buzz around that. And that is the equivalent. That is exactly what we're doing with the Centre of Excellence. Our our training managers from around the country with all of their international insights, and certainly some of the performance coaches as well, with huge amounts of experience with mindset and looking at standards, and not having a standard as a description, but having a standard as a measurement, so we can lower that measurement and improve that standard every time we do it. It's just extremely exciting to be part of this, and we just can't wait till January. We're excited to get those educators not only fixed within their colleges, but one of the real gems that we have at WorldSkills UK is our international insights, which a wise man once said to me when I started in FE many years ago. He said, "You don't know your trade very well unless you've decided you're going to teach it." And he was right. I had to start all over again. And then as a WorldSkills training manager, it happened again where they said, "You won't know your trade unless you've seen it internationally." And that opened up a huge avenue of new learning. And to be able to put that into a package, to deliver this back into our FE system, January can't come quick enough, should I say.
And what sort of support are you actually going to be delivering on a practical front to the individual colleges? Is that going to be, like, say for you, would that be in automotive, for example, or would that be overall sort of around increasing teaching and learning?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So yes, if I'm at a college and there is no automotive educators on the program, then that's okay. What we have is a backdoor key into the world of 40 training managers at their disposal. So I'm, to learn a new skill is an absolute gift. It's something to be very proud of. So if I'm working with hairdressers or whoever that may be, carpenters, I have access to WorldSkills hairdressers, WorldSkills training, a wider training team, and also actually internationals at that level as well. So our hope is that we deliver out sort of the future skills, how we link with industry, our mindset, and also opening up their eyes to what can happen internationally and where you can be. If there's an opportunity for those educators to come and watch a WorldSkills training session for their skill, they will be there. If there's a chance to be at an international competition, then they'll be there. If there's a chance to meet an international expert or an international industry leader, they will be there. That it's about sharing this magic so we can cascade this through FE. And nobody's going to be in that position anymore, hopefully, where we're saying, "Oh, you don't know your trade until you try to teach it." Well, actually, yeah, we need to stop that. We need to make sure that we do know it both nationally and internationally, and we just can't wait.
And Gavin, I was going to
Yes.
say, Gavin, that's what's exciting, hearing what Frazer's saying, that if Olympians came in to help coach our sports department here, it would be phenomenal. And in a way, that's what we're going to get, because we ran a masterclass in carpentry and joinery just before COVID, and for the Northwest lecturers, and we had about 20 people with CITB and people organising it, and that was like one masterclass. I'm hoping that this will be lots and lots of those, so that if you are a patisserie student, you will get a WorldSkills coach in patisserie, or somebody coming in, and maybe some international partners as well, so that you get the best in the world that you are learning from, and so our staff and students. So you just can't get any better than that, can you? It gives me goosepimples a bit to think that, you could get the top healthcare people coming in, or the top beauty therapists. I mean, I was lucky enough to go to Abu Dhabi to the WorldSkills, and Budapest to EuroSkills. Until you see it, it is a magic world, as Frazer said, and our students get to see that at the live WorldSkills UK live in November. But to actually bring all those international insights in, and to have the privilege of working with these people like Frazer, it's just amazing for staff and students. So I don't think we've ever seen anything like it. So it's groundbreaking, I feel, a sort of a real radical change, really.
100%. And it sort of leads into my next question for you. So I agree. Once you go to a WorldSkills competition, number one, it starts off a strange badge addiction when you've got to start collecting badges. But number two, you see a whole new world of what is excellence on a global scale. And I think it's absolutely excellent to be able to bring that to individual learners and to be able to bring those to educators. Joan, how do you see the high performance skills coaches helping you with increasing quality and standards across the whole of the Trafford College group?
I anticipate us working very closely with the coach, planning a programme, and as Frazer said, because we've got 5 different curriculum areas and specialists involved, then we would bring in those specialists from, international competitions and such like. I'm going to build it into our teaching and learning strategy so that it's seamless and the whole college benefits. And then whether we are having masterclasses with staff or whether we're having masterclass that involve the students as well, but actually taking the performance of that skill up to the next level, because I think, you can not coast along, but you can actually do it to a qualification level. And you think that's the highest level, but actually you can go one step beyond and a step beyond again, because when you do go to EuroSkills and then WorldSkills, it blows your mind, the level of skill there. So if we could bring that and heighten and boost what our teachers are delivering, it can only be a brilliant thing for the students and also for the businesses they're going to go and work in. If we know that digital skills have really, have really increased and improved, that might attract inward investment into the country. So there's no downside to it. It's a win-win all round.
100%. And I think it leads to this question to both of you really around how do you see the Centre of Excellence helping with the levelling up agenda, but also I asked the same question in part one to Neil Bentley-Cochran and to David Gallagher around could there be influences here for the upcoming FE white paper around collaboration? And we've got the very best training managers, the best in their field at delivering different occupational areas, then going in to talk about high performance. Surely that's like an extension of what we need across the whole sector to be increasing quality and learning. So, Frazer, how do you sort of see this sort of working and moving forward longer term for the sector?
I mean, absolutely. That's a question that should be asked, and my response is that I hope it does. There are clear links here to how this should work and where it should go. We're not about to just keep this within ourselves because there are certain secrets that Baker's really good, and if I teach somebody to hold something upside down, it actually works better. There's none of those magical little secrets that some people think that we have. It's about getting our mindset and our standards right and training to those standards. It's about working with industry partners and looking at what they need, how they will shape the future of the vocation. So it's a definitely, you've hit the nail on the head there. The benefits of what we do are untold, and we're not about hiding it, we're about sharing it, and that's the point of the Centre of Excellence. That is the point.
And from our point of view, Gavin, it sounds fantastic to be part of a network of 20 colleges initially, working with the coaches and sharing best practice. I mean, we do quite a lot of competition and skills work across Greater Manchester because there's 10 colleges. So we do skills competitions every year. We also share across the Northwest and try and, promote it and make sure people are really passionate about wanting to get their students involved. So I can see that we can work regionally but also nationally and share all the insights and how it's going in different colleges. And I think that's what's, the output and the impact is going to be on learners that have been involved and colleges, and how it has had a huge impact on us. So for the next 3 years, we hope that it'll just get better and better every year.
It sounds absolutely excellent, doesn't it? I mean, Joan and Frazer, thank you so much for taking time out today. I think it seems like we've got such an opportunity here with these 3 years, and let's just see how this rolls out. And I'm sure the entire sector is going to be behind this because, it's all about high performance knowledge transfer partnership from, actual real experts in their field to be able to then deliver that, to be able to help the whole sector raise that quality. What an impact, what great long-lasting outcomes we should see coming out of this. And thanks for taking your time out today to be able to explain it on a practical level. And I think that this is going to really help people really be able to get behind this even more, on stages 2, 3 and beyond as to what this could mean. So thank you for taking time out.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Why not click subscribe so you can be informed when the latest next individual podcast or podcast mini-series from FE News are going to be released.